Hi, I'm Megan.
Hi, I'm Marley.
Today we'll be discussing the Florence Cathedral.
We will discuss the cathedral's history, size, location, and also the many architectural styles and details that create this enormous building. The Florence Cathedral, also known as the Santa Maria del Fiore or the Duomo, is a massive structure located in the heart of Florence, Italy. It was designed by sculptor and architect Arnolfo di Cambio. His plan was to enlarge the existing church called the Santa Reparata, and he certainly met his goal. The structure stands at a total of 295 feet high from the floor to the top of the dome, 502 feet long, and 295 feet wide.
The main cathedral was started in 1296 and was meant to be the most beautiful and honorable church in Tuscany. The church authorities planned for the cathedral to hold the entire town's population, which was slightly less than 100,000 at the time. The building seemed to be so large that even one of the architects, Leon Battista Alberti, said that it seemed to cover all of Tuscany with its shade. The building was covered in traditional Tuscan fashion with marble geometric designs. Unlike French and German buildings at this time, the Florence Cathedral is more horizontal than vertical, making it look even more massive. In 1334, Giotto di Bondone, who was the city's architect at the time, designed the campanile, or the tower, for the cathedral. However, Giotto is only responsible for overseeing the construction and completion of the lower portion of the tower. It would be continued and finished by Andrea Pisano and Francesco Talenti. The tower is said to be less Gothic than most towers made around that time. Since all of the buildings could be independent of one another, the entire complex could be considered to be in Romanesque style, but the Florence Cathedral also shows the future of Renaissance architecture. Artists wanted to create self-sufficient structures that could be independent from the rest of their building.
The facade of the building wasn't finished until the 19th century in a neo-Gothic style. It features green serpentine stone, red finely grained limestone, and white Carrara marble arranged in geometric patterns such as lozenges. The west facade was designed by architect Emilio de Fabris. It is incredibly detailed. It features multiple niches framed by spiral columns, rosette trim, dentil molding, quatrefoils, many trefoil arches, and egg and dart molding. The large rose window was created with intricate tracery and is a main feature of the western facade. Nicknamed the Gates of Paradise by Michelangelo, the doors to the East Baptistry are extremely unique. A competition was held to determine which doors would be used. Each contestant was given the same amount of bronze and freedom to create their doors. At the end of the competition, artist Lorenzo Ghiberti's biblical design was chosen due to its classical style. The baptistry is a neighboring building to the cathedral, but is still considered part of the complex. It features the same architectural details on the exterior. The baptistry is separated from the church because in medieval times you could not enter the church without first being baptized.
One of the most noticeable aspects of the Florence Cathedral is the large dome. At the time of its construction, it was the largest dome in the world. Since the dome was so large, the traditional form of construction was not able to be used, so a new way had to be created. There was a competition held in 1418 to see who could create a design for the new dome, with a prize of 200 gold florins. Brunelleschi came up with the idea for a double-shell dome with supporting pillars by smashing an egg down on a table. Many other architects were angered because they thought that anyone could have done that. Brunelleschi then proceeded to ask, "Then why didn't you?" The ceiling of Brunelleschi's infamous dome is decorated with the cathedral's largest work of art. Designed by Giorgio Vasari and painted by his student Federico Zuccari, vivid frescoes depicting the Last Judgment engulf the dome. It presides over the altar in the cathedral.
Unlike the elaborate and intricate exterior, the interior of the Duomo is relatively plain. Byzantine-style mosaic pavements and marble floors decorate the large rooms. Brown marble adorns the otherwise plain walls, as well as pilasters and small stained glass windows. Large bays with grand archways create a more open church, and the molding around the arches establishes horizontal emphasis.
The spacious nave features prominent cluster columns, as well as beautiful ribbed vaulting. In fact, the cathedral's original plan called for timber truss roof, but was changed to the current ribbed groin vault. Pointed arches embellish the large openings throughout the space. Small stained glass windows give the nave natural light that magnifies the sheer size of the cathedral.
Throughout this video, we discuss the history, size, location, and architectural styles and details represented by the magnificent Florence Cathedral.
We hope that this video helped you learn about this important Renaissance structure. Thank you.